When I go to the stadium before the derbies, there's always a shiver. The past comes back to me. I feel as I always did when I went out onto the pitch at San Siro. I'm the same person. The colours, red and black and blue. The clubs have black in common, but blue is the sky and water, and red is fire. They each have different spirits which meet in a stadium that vibrates, comes alive, and never stops. It's dynamic. You feel the movement, especially the colours that there are in Milan. It's really special. They're opposing colours that have meanings behind them, so they and the stadium make it a unique derby.
E quindi proprio colori e stadio fanno un derby unico.
Aldo Serena played for both Milan sides during the 1980s and early 90s. He was the league's top goal scorer in the 1988-89 season, which included scoring the winner in the Milan derby.
That was a really important goal for me, for Inter, for the fans, and for our chances in the league that year. The previous season, Milan had changed the world. Sacchi had his team playing at a really fast pace, using tactical concepts that were very clearly defined, and with a high press. But we were aware of our own characteristics, our own chances and qualities. So, convinced by all of this, we went on to win the Scudetto. Everyone thought Milan would win it all, both in Italy and abroad. They won everything abroad, but not in Italy. I spent 10 years of my career in that stadium, 7 with Inter and 3 with Milan. The colours and the shirts changed, and it changed for me too. I changed clubs, but the stadium remained the same. Anyone looking at me can see I've changed, because I'm old. But I feel how I always have. I see a pitch and colours that are the same. I'm here. I feel it all coming to life.
My name's Federico Iaselli, and I'm lucky enough to be the grandson of one of the best players of all time. And the city of Milan decided to pay homage to my grandfather by naming the stadium after him.
I'm Silvana, Giuseppe Meazza's daughter. People ask, are you related to the stadium? And we say, yes, we're the stadium's daughters.
I remember when they had the ceremony and unveiled the plaque, naming the stadium after my father. It was very emotional and touching.
He was born in Milan and was a Milan fan when he was young. He started his Inter career thanks to Arpad Weiss in 1927 at just 17. Unfortunately, Weiss died in a concentration camp during World War II. That was a huge loss to my grandfather, who considered him a second father. Beyond remembering his 200-plus goals for Inter, he won the Scudetto twice. Eventually, Inter sold him to Milan. Can you imagine? A player who was an icon for Inter for 10 years leaves for Milan. This created a huge scandal in the city and all over Italy. He came back to Inter after the war and saved them from relegation to Serie B. He had the pleasure of ending his career wearing the shirt he'd always loved.
He grew up at Inter and was at the club until the end. Inter was his home.
He won many league titles in Italy, and he won the World Cup twice. For him, Inter was everything. When he went to play for other clubs, his heart always stayed in Milan with Inter.
I remember coming to the stadium with my grandfather when I was little. Everyone remembers him with great affection. He's still considered one of the best players of all time.
As a taxi driver, it's not about knowing the names of all the streets, but the route you need to take. You can leave from the city centre or a hotel. You need to know directions, the one-way streets, so it's complicated. If customers ask me to talk about football, I can do it for hours. I was born in Milan, and so were my parents. I'm one of the few, and I say it proudly. I had an uncle who had a season ticket at San Siro, and I definitely believe he passed down his passion for Milan to me. Since I was 8, I wanted to go to the stadium, and I finally managed it when my father took me. I watched matches there for 3-4 years. In 1972, when I was 15, I bought a membership, and I've had it ever since. I have experienced all the phases Milan have gone through, from the worst to the heydays. And you now realise how good the team used to be with footballers like Gullit, Van Basten and Rijkaard. Rival sides were incredible too. That's because there was a generation of excellent footballers. The derby is always a special occasion. For a Milan supporter, Milan v Inter is the most important match of all. I am an ultra, but in the peaceful sense. I have been following Piontek since he joined Genoa. When I realised he was scoring so many goals, I paid more attention on TV and said, he scores with his left foot, right foot and head. He seems very motivated and strong and we should sign him. I said so to my friends and they told me that scoring for Genoa is different from scoring for Milan. I told them, we'll see. Later we bought him, and I'm very happy about that, because he's been proving me right. So I said to my friends, I do have a good grasp of football. Everyone hopes Milan get back to the top. There have been some signs of improvement. The team is very young, the average age is only 24, 25. They're getting better, and it will take time. But let's hope that the golden age of Juventus will come to an end, and that we will improve on the pitch and compete to win silverware again. Here is San Siro. It's my second home. I've counted the hours I've spent here before, during and after games, which effectively equates to a whole year of my life. It's a long time, because I've watched around 1,300 matches here. My name is Mauro. Remember, in Italy, only support AC Milan.